Wow. Dude, did they actually do it? Oh my god, that is incredible. Okay, yo, so what's poppin', guys? It's your boy Tacho here, obviously, and just turned on the game and took a look at this double Special Heroes banner, and it's basically all of our dreams come true. So on green, we have both the Bride Catria and we have Valentine Gustav color sharing on green. This was by far the best case scenario we could have asked for, because, I mean, usually they try to avoid putting two crazy units like this on the same color when they're doing double special banners. But this time, they just gave us exactly what we wanted. So I am going to be summoning in this video, but before we do that, we're going to just quickly go over the banner, and I'll give you guys my opinion on which colors you should try to go for. So first up, we have red with the Valentine Henriette, as well as the New Year Caden. Now, Caden is a 4-star summon, so if you wanted to go for the plus 10 on him, you'd be able to do so. His weapon here, I don't even remember what this guy does. So, grants speed up 3. Start of combat, if foe's HP is above or equal to 75%, gains 5 speed to unit. Inflicts speed -5 on the foe. And then, if unit's speed is better than foe's speed, deals damage equal to 70% of difference between stats. Okay, so it's basically Giga Excalibur. The beast weapon, I guess. He's okay. He's not like the worst, but I don't know. There's definitely better options to go for than him. And then we have, of course, Valentine Henriette, who's amazing. Definitely a unit worth summoning for, but on this particular banner, I would say you probably don't want to try to get her. She does have AR Far Save, which is one of the best skills in the game for fodder, as well as Slick Fighter and Distant Defense 4. And then she's not too bad of a unit herself if you want to bait some ranged opponents. So red is okay, but Caden definitely holds back that color. Alright, so next up on blue, we have the Baby Tana, who is missing a nose for some reason. I don't know why they drew her without a nose, but I guess she's just a Moe Blob Tana. So Tana's okay. She has SD Near Trace, which you can use to get Kanto on flying and cavalry types. So pretty good fodder skill. She also has Attack and Speed Rain 3, which is also a good fodder skill. And if I'm not mistaken, her weapon lets her jump around to allies in 2 spaces, which is okay. And it seems like unit can move to a space within 2 spaces of an ally within 2 spaces. That's the same jump that they gave to Halloween Nowie with her Grimoire. So this Tana is going to be jumping all over the place. But really, I would just say she's a fodder unit to go for to give near trace to some of your other guys. Then we have this Bunny Minerva, who is a 4-star summon. And Spriggy Lance is a pretty solid weapon if you want to go for the inheritance on your Lance units. But as a unit herself, she's not really the greatest. As you can see here, her res is just completely abysmal. So if you're going to be using this unit at all, you're just going to want to focus on attack and defense and speed. But I don't really think you want to go for the plus 10 on this unit unless she's one of your favorite characters, and she does actually have some pretty awesome artwork. So if you're into that, then definitely maybe go for it, I would say. But so far, red and blue are hard skips. Then we come to green, which is like probably this green pool here, I would say, makes this the best double special banner ever. Because both of these units here are actually must-have summons. So Gustav is incredible. One of the best near-save units in the game. Honestly, the only other near-saver I would put on his level is Pirate Surtur, who is literally just a carbon copy of this unit. They have the exact same weapon, except the only difference is Pirate Surtur is a blue unit. So that gives him a little bit of an edge, particularly against Legendary Sigurd, where Pirate Surtur has color advantage, while Gustav has color disadvantage. So that's the only thing, but otherwise, this guy is amazing. One of the best units in the game for sure, and DR Near Save is like... Even if you didn't think Gustav himself was a good unit, you could just summon him for this skill and then fodder it to all your other armors. So, while I'm summoning here, while I only want 1 copy of Catria, I wouldn't mind if I get like 50 copies of Gustav just to fodder him off to give the near safe skill to my other units. And then, of course, we have Bride Catria here, who is a harmonic unit, so they'll help you score a little better in resonant battles, if anyone even cares about that. But the main thing about this unit is their freaking weapon, which is so stupid. It gives a ranged ground orders and air orders effect. So all your units within 2 spaces of them are going to be able to jump around, which just leads to maximum shenanigans, especially in Aether Raid's defense if you put them on a defense team. And then on top of that, if your allies are within 2 spaces of other allies, then they're going to be able to use the triangle attack effect, which is also just insanely busted. If you've ever played Pawns of Loki and you had to fight this duo Catria, I think you pretty much understand how ridiculous the triangle attack effect actually is. So they're definitely a must summon, and even if they weren't, they have this crazy clinic of fodder skills with attack and speed push 4, AD near trace, and speed and defense rain. So they're really good, and we're going to try to get them. And then finally, we have the colorless pool with the baby Larachel, who I would say is probably the best staff unit in the game. For sure, I mean, like, being a cavalry staff unit is always good just for the mobility. But then she also has SR far trace, attack and speed push 4, and I would consider her weapon to be the most aggressive staff in the game right now, because she can inflict res -6 and a flash effect on the nearest ally within 5 spaces. And then it also gives her attack and speed up 6, so she's going to be a very powerful player phase unit. And then we have the harmonized Myrrh and Na over here. So a very cute unit, although they suffer from basically the same weaknesses, I would say, as the Halloween Sothis that we just recently got on the Halloween banner. They're flying dragon types, and they don't really have enough protection, I would say. There's too many effective types that can deal damage to them, like with bows and effective against dragons. So Myrrh's harmonic skill is going to grant her IO shield, and Sothis is going to just nullify effective against dragons with her weapon. But they don't have protection against the other, so this unit is weak to effective against dragons, and Sothis is weak to bows, basically. So them being bait style units, that's not really something I would say they're very great at when they have that many type weaknesses. But this is still a pretty solid unit overall. They have very good defenses, unlike that Sothis, which is focused a lot on speed. And then they have Dragon's Ire, Distant Counter, and Attack and Res Rain. So you will actually be able to make pretty solid use of this unit. I would at least say this is probably a better unit than that Sothis is, just because they're more favorable as a bait option. They're also colorless as well, whereas Sothis is blue. So that does give them a little bit more of an edge. Okay, so with that being said, I would say color order goes green, absolutely. Colorless is probably second place, followed by red and then blue. So we're going to go ahead and summon, and we're only going to be hitting the green orbs. And if green doesn't show up, then we're going for colorless. Okay, first summon, we got a 5-star Elise there off the fake out. I'll definitely take that. Elise, similarly to Larachel, is one of the better cavalry staff units. So I'll be able to go for a merge on her. Alright, but really we just want one copy of Catria and one copy of Gustav. If I get multiples of either one, I'd rather it be Gustav. But if I only get one copy of either or, I would definitely rather it be Catria, because I have so many defense teams in mind that are just going to abuse the hell out of her weapon effect. Alright, let me know in the comments section down below how you guys are doing on this banner, or any of the other banners. I know I was supposed to summon on the Halloween banner to try and go for the +10 on Kurth, but I realized that this banner was actually coming up on the horizon. We ended up getting the calendar not so long ago, and the calendar pretty much told us that this banner was on the way. So I was like, you know what? I might as well just hold off and wait, because I had a feeling that we were going to get either Gustav or Catria, and since I don't have either of those units, I would have definitely wanted to get them. But I never imagined they were actually going to do it and put both on the same pool. So definitely some good stuff here. R.I.P. Kurt Nago, we're not going to be summoning for him because I would honestly much rather get one copy of either of these two units here. Alright, so far we are getting killed, but hopefully it doesn't go as badly as it did on that stupid Dorothea banner where I don't even remember how many orbs I used on that one, but it was pretty bad, but we did at least get the duo Dorothea. Alright, so we got one down there. Copy of Gustav, plus speed, minus HP. Not really the best IVs, but I don't really care. Just having Gustav is good enough. Okay, well, double Gustavs, sure. Like I said, I'll take 50 Gustavs if they want to give me 50 of them. And this time we got plus attack, minus speed, which is much better. I believe attack is a super boon for him, so we're pretty much golden right there. That is the premier IVs to get on Gustav. Alright, Camilla. Honestly, I was kind of hoping that would have been Catria so we could just finish up here. But can't complain with a double Gustav pull. Alright, there is a Baraka, sure. Man, I really need to hurry up and play Fire Emblem Fates. I'm really interested in actually how the characters' personalities are. Because now having played Heroes and getting a glimpse of some of the characters and some of their dialogues from the Forging Bonds and Tempest Trials and stuff, I am actually very curious to see like how these characters actually acted in Fates. But I don't know, man. Fates is not really one of the more well-received Fire Emblem games. It seems like you either love Fates or you hate it. At least that's what I'm getting from what people have said about the game. So I don't know if I want to jump into it right now, but I definitely have to at some point. Alright, yeah, we're kind of getting killed here on the green colors. The orbs aren't really showing up too often here. But, like I said, we already got 2 copies of Gustav, which is more than enough. Alright, now we're just looking for that Catria, and we're pretty much done. Hopefully you guys are having better luck than I am on this one. And if you summoned on the Halloween banner, then I hope you guys had good luck over there as well. Alright, we got double greens this time. Okay, that threw me off for a second because I almost thought that was the Kid Merrick, but like, Kid Merrick is a seasonal unit, so there's no way that could be the case. His resplendent art just looks so much like the Kid version. It's crazy. Alright, there's a copy of Lex. Definitely a good merge project. I think I need one more copy of Lex to go for the plus 10. So, if we could manage to get that copy here, that would be pretty good. Honestly, I'm running out of things to use feathers on, so if we do get a copy of Lex here, well, another copy of him, then I'd definitely be down with that. Alright, come on, green orbs. Where are you? We need more than one green orb per circle here. But this is how it goes. When you're sniping on green, you just never see the green orbs show up. But when you're sniping on something else, then it's like you get a million green orbs all the time. Alright, we are on 7.5% rates. So it seems like we are coming up on a 5-star at some point. Obviously, there are no pity breakers on this banner, so we're probably going to get either another Gustav or Catria, and that's going to be it. Or we could walk out of here with this unit. Okay, honestly, this was not really my intention to get this unit, but like I said, they have very adorable artwork, so I will definitely take the bunny dragons. And we're going to go ahead and lock... Well, let me give them this heart instead for the harmonic tag. Yeah, so I guess I'll be able to score a little better if I use them in resonant battles when it's their season. But otherwise, I wasn't really trying to go for them. Still, though, it is a happy coincidence to manage to pull him. Alright, so we are still looking for Catria here. Alright, come on, Catria. Don't make me spend all of these orbs and not get a single Catria. Oh, man, because I really need to start updating my defense teams. And really, I don't have any ideas outside of running the mountain map with Catria and then coming up with a whole bunch of jump shenanigans. Because, like, we're so oppressed on defense now, it feels like. Trying to deal with all the safe skill armor balls and stuff like that. Now we have the safety fence as well, so you can hit and run with gravity units, or you can just go ahead and run disarm trap on Yuri and completely dismantle defenses. So defense is really rough right now, trying to play in Aether Raids, and I feel like Catria is definitely one of the better defensive units to run on a defense team. So I'm going to be a little disappointed if we don't get a copy of her. But regardless, we got 2 Gustavs and also the Bunny Mur. So I can't really complain here. Alright, there's a Camilla. I'm kind of shocked they haven't done a Resplendent Camilla yet, to be honest. She seems like a no-brainer, because she's such a popular character, and then obviously she got them melons. So I would have liked to see what kind of Resplendent artwork they would have given to Camilla. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm sure they're going to do a Resplendent Camilla at some point. Only question is, when is that going to be? Alright, there is the American hero himself. Alright, we got 7% rates and 20 orbs, so probably 4 more summons to go, and we will call it a day. Alright, oh man, this guy has some awesome art. So you got Resplendent Raven there. Man, just all of the hell attires have looked so good. Oh, Baltus. Okay, we'll take Baltus for sure. I'm trying to get this guy up to plus 10 because he is a very good unit to run for scoring in arena mode. So definitely going to appreciate more copies of him. Alright, we got another Resplendent hero there. Okay, so man, it's pretty interesting summoning when you have all of these Resplendent heroes and they just all keep popping up, huh? Alright, and the final summon of the day is going to be a 3-star Berica. Okay, so we didn't get Catria, but like I said, we still got the Bunny Mur and we got double Gustavs. So I can't really be too upset about that. I'm going to keep trying on this banner because we still have 2 weeks before it goes away and I've got 7% rates. So I can just keep on sniping green to my heart's content, and then even if I don't get Catria, I'll still get Gustav to fodder off near save to my other armored units. So that's going to wrap us up for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the summons, and hope you guys have much better luck than I do if you're summoning on this banner or the Halloween banner. There's definitely some good stuff on this Halloween banner, so I don't want to say, like, it's a complete skip, but I do think right now, if you care about Aether Raids in the meta, you probably should be sniping on green on this one. Because, of course, near save, and this guy is probably one of the best near savers. And then this unit here for defense is, like, just completely out of control. But this is your boy Tatro signing out. So take care, fellas. And I will catch y'all again on the flip side.